I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For crown contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
If I do.
I'm on it. This one's all mine.
Lunar corruption.
Eat dirt. I'll tear you apart. Dragon swarm.
These ones can run rings around us.
Far enough. Do it. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Do it. Cut them apart. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. An opponent like this should be easy.
Attack time! Can't get out of this!
Lunar corruption. Tempest. Eagle to a wall.
This one's all mine.
Tear!
Burn in hell.
Do it!
In here. Astral energy.
Say no more. Shut.
Well done. Into the shadows.
Swallow dance!
Wow. Look what I just found.
Eternal devastation!
It's a duel of the
Eternal
arts!
devastation!
I'm on it!
It's over!
Flying freak!
What you think?
Too fast! Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Alright, we're coming through!
Eternal
You require a hand. In a bind?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
you!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Ignite!
Swallow dance!
Lightning blast!
I'm on a roll now!
Thunder blade!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisar? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Get lost! Let the marksman handle this! Where are you going?
Watch this! Swallow this!
I'm still good with airborne targets. Lightning
Eternal devastation! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging cascade! Searing
Eternal
flame!
devastation!
Fury! Burning field!
Glacial Spear!
Here's the airborne
beast! My specialty.
Freeze Blaster!
Now or never.
Field!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Lian charges to me!
Flame! In here! Hear me! Flame
In a
of
vine?
fury! Let's get you all tucked away! Burning strike!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil! One more!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Go no further! Hear me!
Eternal
Flame of
devastation!
fury!
Thanks,
Kisara!
Eternal devastation!
Their hiding thick is armor! Here's evil! Flawless flight!
Take this! I'm on it!
Freeze
It's
Blaster!
over! Talon Hurricane! You're mine! Oh, Eternal devastation!
Glad you have your use of Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Well done! Here's evil!
Ignite!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Thunderbolt!
Anything in armor is all mine!
This one's mine!
Dance in the wind!
I can carve through armor!
Seal! Lightning!
Nothing gets by me! I'll run you through!
Do it!
We can really make weapons with this?
There's something in the water.
Now where might those fish be? Ha! I've got something. I'll get you next time. I hate camping out.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
You guys want to rest here?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up,
Though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gauge we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my master core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hoodle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Make sure to get some good rest. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
No further!
Thunderblade! Spread! Here for
Eternal devastation!
Glacial Spear! Pierce the
Eternal
evil
devastation! Crush!
Flying free! Look at me just
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Eternal
Here
devastation!
goes! Do it! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Well, looky here! Go no further! Flame of Fury!
Eat this!
Burning
I'll smash you!
Water! Hear my call!
Eternal devastation! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when back.
No backing down! Eternal devastation!
Leave the target to me! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
It's on! Easter!
You require a hand.
Freeze laser! I never
Hear it
miss!
now!
Up and out!
Can't get out of this!
Do it!
Freeze!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm even stronger than before.
Guess I misread the landing.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
What a rush! Guess I misread the landing.
Gotta break through! Trident form! First strike! Internal devastation!
I'll smash you!
Magic is there!
If it cools up, time to get out of the way. Watch this!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Radiant light! Here!
Dragon shell! No stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
I'll finish you here and now!
Arch shield! Confiscated!
Burn in hell!
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Here's the evil.
Evil, do it!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
I'll tear you apart!
In a bind?
I can handle it!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia,
Now!
can you take care of that?
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
One crush! No complaints here!
Wow! Look what I just found.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
opponent like this should be easy.
Go get raging, Captain!
Eternal devastation!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! This could be useful.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout.
I won't forgive you!
Eat this! Eternal devastation!
Eagle fly!
Crush!
Shattering us pieces! Attack us!
Eternal devastation! Eat this!
Go away!
Dance in the wind!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a partner handle it!
All yours!
Raging
dance!
Take this!
I never miss!
Now I'm in the groove!
Don't mind if I do! Into the shadows! Let's get you up!
A victory for the ages.
What's this thing?
Gotta break through! Eternal Defense! You picked the wrong fight!
Pieces! Attack time!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still? Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
You require...
Can't get out of this!
Thank you.
Eternal Devastation!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Come one, come all!
That'd be silly.
Take it! Stop! Burn!
These fists have got your name on them!
I'm out locked and sealed. Get on in there with the others.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Consider yourself finished!
Thank goodness we won.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
Looks like some solid equipment.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renin castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
I won't forgive you! Now you see what I can do!
Confiscated! The close one!
Eternal
Freeze
devastation!
Lancer! They're surrounding us!
I'm on it!
This
Take this! Burn in hell! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Here I go! You're finished!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your use.
Eternal devastation!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's do
Won't teach
more
you,
fun.
thank you. Cut them apart.
Look sharp! Lightning
Tiger
Tiger
Blade!
Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Eternal devastation! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Right, here goes!
No armor! Stop me!
Remind you to stay on your good side.
I'll stop it, Charles!
Thanks, Kisara.
Where are you going?
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause ROG...
This could be useful. An opponent like this should be easy.
First strike! Radiant lock! Here! Stop! Rip and tear!
I'll take you all off!
Here's the
Eternal devastation!
Freeze Lancer!
Crush! You're mine!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Lian, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
No complaints here!
You're more comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Can you not really
built for close quarters.
In an instant! Impact block!
Let me help.
Here I go!
Raging Storm!
Wither Dragon!
Eternal devastation!
Death Blossom! Do it!
Remember!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
That extra training paid off.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
It's on! There! It's right! Freaking doesn't!
Prepare to be
Raging
sealed!
storm!
Can't get out of this!
Now!
Dueling! In an instant! Impact block!
Dance in the wind! I'm really getting started! Searing flame! Eagle result!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Eat this!
Its armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Now you see what I can do! Get on in there!
Looks like we won.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Is Baseball live?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey! Save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing! Nothing gets by me! Radiant light! Clear!
I'm on a roll, man!
I'm impressed.
Raging storm! Radiant light! Dance in the wind!
I'm on it! External devastation!
I'm all stuck out! Annihilation!
I'll smash you!
Hear me! Fire of fury! Burning strike!
You require
Here,
a hand.
let me help!
Take this! It's pinned down!
First aid!
It's on! Not today!
What's this? In here! Searing flame! Reload! I'll heal you all! Raging cascade!
Storm!
Prepare to be sealed.
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Less talking, more doing!
Eternal devastation!
Raging cascade! I'll heal you all! Now! Talon storm! Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Talon hurricane!
Eternal devastation!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade!
You require a hand.
I'm on a roll now! Your anything armor is all!
Can't get out of
Here's
this!
another freeze laser!
Armor won't save you! Eternal devastation!
Lightning! Still more incoming! Talon aqua!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
They're not playing around! Here's a healing arc!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
getting started! You're mine! It's over! Freaking got it!
It's weakened! If it's in the sky, it's
You
mine!
betcha! Falling behind!
Looks like this one's mine! There
Like
you go!
how it is.
Don't let up! Tempest, here's a
Can't
healing
get out
arc!
of this!
Watch this! Water, here I go!
It's over!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Blow away! Eternal devastation! Now I can let loose!
That's freaking
Eat dirt! Eternal devastation!
Tempest, Freeze Lancer! Will this help? You do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danon Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Niaz.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Xion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Xion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
No further!
Internal devastation!
Here goes!
In a vine?
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Do it! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
So popular.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
Got flyers!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Crush!
Freeze Lancer!
The heavens must be smiling.
What's this thing?
to stay on your good side.
I'm on it! Ready? It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Burn it down! I'm on it!
I never miss.
Never get by you! Denied!
Now, I'll heal you all.
Now I'm in
You
the
are in
groove.
tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? These
turned the
little ones
tables
are
on.
hardly. There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
It's over! You're mine! It's over! Eternal devastation! Crush!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
I can feel my precision improving.
Finally, some open space again.
I always love this. Sound of hammers banging away. I'm impressed how well... well balanced this thing is. That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Let's dispose of the trash.
No further!
Radiant on here!
Eternal devastation!
Raging cascade!
First strike!
In here! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Shot!
Well done! I'm all stuffed up!
Crush!
Feel it!
Yeah! Pistol!
More for the stockpile!
Easter!
Oh, magnet Raging Kazam!
Looks like it could be worth something.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Don't mind if I do!
Dragon far enough! Rip and tear!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Eternal devastation!
Crosshair! Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
This'll come in handy.
We're in good form!
Get lost!
Where
Are you going?
They're surrounding
You
us!
picked the wrong fight!
Lunar Flash!
Now or never.
Eternal
Devastation! Take this!
Raging Storm!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind! Lunar
Eternal
Corruption!
Devastation!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind!
Pierce evil!
Field!
First strike! Eternal Devastation! I'm on it!
Thunder Field!
I'm on it!
Annihilation!
Seems about right to me.
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's... wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.